Episode 14, War Mantle, unsurprisingly, was focusing on the Empire conscripting human stormtroopers and phasing out the clone troopers. And in case you're wondering, the War Mantle project was first mentioned in Rogue One.
You're fulfilling your destiny.
From the Empire's point of view, it makes sense to get rid of the clone troopers and fill their ranks with eager humans from all over the galaxy. I mean, the clone troopers' loyalty can be a bit iffy, especially with their chips and having the huge change in what they're now doing, where the humans they're recruiting, the Empire is giving them a better life. They're going to these rundown areas and planets and saying, hey, we can lift you out of this. And the Empire was right for distrusting them, because we see Gregor, one of the clone troopers, was training the first generation stormtroopers improperly. So the Empire was right not to trust those clones. Though I am kind of wondering, since we have other clone commandos training the first generation stormtroopers, how badly exactly Gregor messed them up. I guess you could look at certain things like their aim, which is okay, even though there's propaganda that perhaps stormtroopers miss a lot, but I doubt he had that much of an effect. Anyways, shame on Gregor, and it's always sad to see treason. Once again, Omega had to convince Hunter to go after someone through the power of friendship and caring. I feel like every episode she says something like that, although this time Echo kind of added in his own voice going, hey, I was rescued, and I don't want this clone trooper to be tortured like I was, so let's go in and help him. And, he also really trusts Rex. Gregor actually being rescued this episode wasn't in question. If you've seen Rebels, you know that Gregor is hanging out with Rex in the future, and he is just insane, which tends to happen when you have an explosion that gives you brain damage. Although I feel like he's a lot more crazy by the time of Rebels, but I feel like that makes sense. His laugh was beautiful. We also saw Scorch this episode. He was part of an elite or special military force, Delta Squad, and he was an absolute bamf in this episode, as he is. He shot Gregor twice in the chest, and it took multiple stun bolts to take him down. Although, speaking of stun bolts, I mentioned this last review, or maybe the review before. Why are they using stun bolts? Bad Batch. You need to start killing. Stop stunning. I get maybe they're doing it because, it's our brothers, but now that they know they're human troopers, I feel like, let's see some killing. I want to see hardcore murder in a kid's show. I kind of wonder if Crosshair having Hunter means that he's going to activate his chip or fix it so it's working, just like they fixed his chip, and then we're going to see a whole thing of Hunter and Crosshair hunting down the rest of the Bad Batch, and then Omega's gonna have to do some, oh, Hunter, it's me! And then through the power of love and friendship, he'll be able to overpower the effects of the chip, because this is Disney after all. I would be completely shocked if Disney had the balls to kill Hunter by the end of this season. We do have 2 more episodes, so I guess someone can die, but I don't know. I just don't see Disney doing it. They like to merchandise off their characters way, way too much. So overall, I think this was a great episode. I really liked it. We all knew something was coming with a big episode titled like War Mantle, but overall, it was a lot of fun seeing these transitions. Also, I feel really bad for the Kaminians. They got fucked. So yeah, like, subscribe, and let me know what you thought about episode 14, War Mantle.